All right. Welcome everyone back to the Loan for Cards podcast. It's been a little bit of time. I've been traveling away, came back. I got another guest for you guys. This
Hello.
dude is a special guy here. Like I always said, all my guests are special, but this guy's a little bit more special. He's actually a movie star. He played, I don't say a movie star, but a TV star. He was the extra stuntman for Game of Thrones. He was that prince guy that got his head smashed by the mountain. If you guys don't know who he is, uh, we got Crucial Kings in the house. Crucial, welcome
Hey,
to the
hello.
podcast. Obviously, again,
Thank
that's a
thank you very
joke,
much.
but Crucial Kings. How did I find this guy? So, a little bit of a backstory. Um, I just met this guy maybe what like last week or 2 weeks ago, maybe pretty recent. I was, obviously you guys know Grandfather Hermit, this Twitch streamer. He was in there. This kid in the chat, he says something like, "Hey guys, blah 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 blah," like and he's like sort of like self promoting himself a little bit on streaming. And I'm like, okay, obviously this kid's new. He doesn't know what he's doing, and I'm a mod in Grandfather's channel. So normally a normal mod would actually time him out or ban him or whatever. But I said, this guy's he has some balls. He wants to like like show people, hey, see me, you see me, like type of deal. So I saw him. I looked at his channel real quick and see what it was about. So he's starting. I see he was a starting off streamer. I'm like, all right, let me give this guy a chance, see what's up. So I messaged him right away. I'm like, yo, and let me help you out here. Let's see what you got. So I gave him some time and did a little coaching and figure out what this situation is. So I basically said, what, let me help you out a little bit. Let me give you the basics, because you're running this straight up like raw, like young guy energy power. So I was like, what, let's see if this guy can do something about this. So he's still new to the Twitch streaming world. So this could be a make or break. This could be one of those before they were stars type of deal. So maybe like a year down the road, 2 years, 3 years down the road, he might be like a superstar. He might be like a Summit 1G, might be a Doctor Dis. We don't know. He might be a superstar. So it's good to just get him on. I told him, hey, get on my podcast. Let's see what you're about, because I did check this his streaming out to see how he streams. He has a lot of energy. This kid has a lot of energy. So I figure what, he have something there. So his name is Chris. He goes by Crucial with a
Hello.
Z King.
Yes, indeed.
So I know your Crucial clan, I guess, or your group name is called Crucial. Why
Yep.
did you choose that name, Crucials?
So I chose Crucial because, to be honest, in my head, I was thinking I want our clan to be crucial in the gaming world. I want it to
Okay.
be a big imprint. And I also named it because I'm not trying to exaggerate, but I did have a crucial life. I've gone through a lot, and as I was wanting to build something, I wanted something that related to me. I didn't want something stupid or ridiculous. I wanted something to rhyme and relate. I didn't want to be sounding random or like just like an off name. So I decided CrucialzKing, and it actually took me a while before I really decided to stick with it, to be honest. I was talking to my clan with it. I was talking to family members. I just couldn't figure it out, and finally I just stuck with Crucials.
Cool. So are you so on your clan? Are you like the leader of this clan? Are you like the main guy, or the
I am
founders,
so
or
I would like to say I'm the leader. I've built it from the ground up. I'm still adding people to it.
okay?
So far I love every person I brought into it. I've had people that I brought in and I immediately regret making the decision. So I did take them out, but I mean, it's a process. I mean, I just want my I don't know how to explain it. I want my clan to be the type of clan that just makes not only makes an imprint, but is able to bring people up from their bad ways of life, if that makes sense.
Okay. So who are the one of the core members of your Crucial clan that you want to give shout outs to?
Def definitely Crucials RT.
RT. Okay.
Or well actually Crucials well he just rechanged it, so it's Crucials only and Crucials Legacy. Those are the two big guys. Legacy has been there since the beginning. So has Crucials only. Uh Crucial's Legacy has been there since before I actually even started the clan. He's the one that actually told me I should be a streamer because of my humor and my sarcasm plus my energy. Just like you said, I do
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of young guy energy.
Yep. Okay. So he did. So Oni is the person that asked you to you should stream. Is he give you the advice to like give it a try to stream?
So it was actually Legacy
Oh,
first, and
Legacy
then
first. Okay.
only.
Okay.
Okay,
Legacy first, and
only was the one to actually finally get me going though. Legacy was the one that said you should do
shit.
it.
Good. Okay.
Only,
Only
and then only
pushed
was
you. Okay.
yeah,
Okay. So like
yeah.
thinking about like streaming and stuff. Like how are you doing right now? This is the early stages. How are you feeling? Tell me your
Um,
thoughts and your things about streaming the streaming life right now.
I absolutely love it, to be honest. Sometimes it can be a little bit like stressful, if that makes sense. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people be like, "What? Streaming stressful?" But it is sometimes. But to be honest, I really do love it. I love waking up in the morning just to hop on and be able to change someone's day from having a bad day. For example, yesterday I had three people come in tell me I became their favorite streamer. I was the funniest streamer on Twitch. But the thing that really made my day, like truly made my day, was someone telling me I flipped their shitty like worst day possible into a great day, and that's what I'm honestly streaming for. I want to help the people that are in a in a tough pickle and they just need an escape.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So I say this from the previous streamers that I did on the podcast, and we talk about stream life goals and things like that. What is your goals right now for the streaming part of your life? What's your goals?
Um, to be honest, my main goal is to get my affiliation,
Okay.
and then after my affiliation, to be honest, my main goal is to just grow my community and be able to have my community change into the people they want to be. That's my main goal. I have a lot of people tell me, like when I stream, I ask where they're from. Sometimes I do forget to ask about their goals, and then there's days where I do remember. And when I do, I like to hear how people either want to be a semi truck builder, or some people want to fly planes. It's all out there. But the one thing that I've noticed is a lot of people don't pursue their goals, and that's honestly a struggle I've had when I was growing up. Um, there was only one goal I really accomplished, and it was the BMX life.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually very important to me. Just to show you, I did. This was my first ever BMX competition. It was a double down. I came in third place,
Okay.
and this was big to me. Even though I didn't come in third place, this was very important to me for the fact that most of my family didn't really support me except my father, and my father was never really there.
Okay.
But when my father could, he would always be there, and he showed up to that BMX
Oh,
contest,
okay.
knowing it was
Wow.
my very first.
Oh, that's pretty
So
touching. Okay.
I want to be that figure to always be like, go for it. Don't hesitate. Don't think of there's something blocking you from doing it. There should always be a way. You know?
Yeah, yeah. I totally hear you and feel you on that. So, well, it comes down to Twitch streaming, your goals. First step, affiliation. I think you're getting pretty close there. You're
Yeah,
getting,
actually, my
two.
stats went up today.
Okay,
I'm really hyped
that's
about
good. All
that.
right. So we gotta keep on grinding that out. Once you get your affiliation, what's your Twitch stream life goals? Like, what are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to do? Make a stable living off streaming?
Yes.
What are your thoughts and goals on that?
I do would love to make a stable living off streaming. That way I could constantly do it as a full time and prove to my daughter that you can chase your goals. But another thing I want to do and is a big goal for my stream is I actually want to be the first streamer to actually you brought this up to me before.
Mm-hmm.
Uh you said I should be a IRL streamer.
Yeah.
And I took some serious thought into it and I really think I should because I am both an indoor and outdoors guy, and I actually love the outdoors. I love to go camping. I love to go to the skate park. I don't like to go to parties anymore, so you guys
Okay.
will not see me do
Yeah.
IRL on that.
Yeah.
But you will see me do as much as I can for you guys. If something new comes out in Vegas, you'll definitely see me showing it. I just want to be able to bring out I want to be the first streamer to just change a platform into a whole different region because it's either you're just a gamer streamer or you're just an IRL streamer or you're just a just chatter. And that's not how I want to be. I
Mm-hmm.
want to be able to break that barrier and prove to anyone you could be anything you want.
Well, first of all, there are big streamers that already can do all that, so
All
you
right,
won't be
true,
the you
true.
won't be the first one.
First,
But I know exactly what you're saying, what you're trying to do, and and the reason why, like I brought it up to you before, like gaming wise, because obviously we know your computer, your internet computer, whatever, it's not the greatest. Okay,
no.
your quality is not great. Like, I'm gonna be, true. This is
Yeah,
what I'm gonna talk
it's
about in the podcast.
720p.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about, this is what we talk in the podcast. I like to be real with people and shoot them in the facts and go down to it.
Go straight for
Yeah,
it. I
yeah,
love it,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. I brought up IRL because your personality is an IRL streamer, like right now, the just chatting type of, like, seriously, like, you can't just have your computer on right now, like how you have it right now on your desktop on your room, and you could
Mhm.
just talk. I think if you just talk and tell stories or do something, just having that scene right there, not doing anything, just
Mhm.
eating and watching stuff or doing, I think you can be more. I mean, I'm not saying your gameplay and anything gaming is bad, but I think because this will give you more interaction with people. Because I think you're
Mhm.
from the little I know, you're a people person, right? So because
Yes.
you're a people person, I think if people do drop by here and there, you will interact and engage with them right away. And because you do that right away, I think people might stick, and that's how you get loyal fans,
No
loyal
fan base.
viewers, and the fan base and your community to grow and stuff like that. So that's why you should,
Mhm.
and that's why even just doing that's fine. But you need something that people will catch on to you, which
Mhm.
you live in Las Vegas, and that's one of the most populated, most exciting city in the world. And you just show little bits of here and there of the strip, people will just come by and check it out. Oh, this guy is in the Las Vegas Strip. Let's check him out. I mean, you just get viewers automatically just because
Mhm.
people want to see what's going on. You can even talk about the coronavirus, how it's affecting the Strip. You can even talk to some of the employees and be like, "Hey, how's the Strip been since there's all this coronavirus? Is the
Coronavirus.
casinos
Yeah.
getting smaller?" I mean, I feel it already in the coronavirus, and in my area, but like in places like Las Vegas where there's millions of people that come in and out every day, it makes a big impact, and you're right there on the touristy side of it. So I say, my suggestion is,
Legendary.
go out there, bring your camera. You don't have to have a super backpack, IRL backpack, anything crazy like that. Just something simple with your phone that you can
Mhm.
just stream off your phone using your Twitch app. Go around, just do a quick 30 minutes, an hour maybe stream. Just do your daily thing. Maybe go out to eat lunch or something and just see how it goes. Because I think once people see that you do that and you have a consistent stream, that's how you're gonna build the viewers. So that's why I sort of did that, because I don't really tell everyone to be, oh, you're not a good gamer, so you should try IRL. No, it's because your personality is an IRL streamer, a just chatting person, that you're very good at talking to people, engaging the hype. So that's why I mentioned that to you, and I see that, like, right away, that if you try it out, I mean, like, if you don't like it, that's fine. You always have to
That's
try it
fine.
out, see if you like it. If you don't, go back to playing Apex, Hunt Showdown,
I'm
whatever you
definitely
like
gonna
to.
try it out. I definitely am.
Yeah. So cool. Let's go back to your BMX thing. Like, so what made you stop BMXing? Why you're not doing it anymore?
So, unfortunately, the actual only reason I don't BMX is my bike got stolen in New Mexico, and it was not a very light end bike. It was a very high end bike, and I tried buying bikes again, but the thing is, the reason my bike was built the way it is so it wouldn't break on me. I've bought a $650 bike, all that shops have told me it is indestructible, and within the first day I've snapped the frame, and actually I've always gotten injured from it. So I've always hesitated from buying a bike now because to me it would just be a waste of money if I'm gonna break it within a week or a month,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
But so I actually have been so recently Crucials only, the
Mm-hmm.
RT only I was talking about
Yeah.
earlier. He finally, me and him finally put a plan and set aside that I opened up another saving so I can save the money to build the bike I need. All my bike was all custom built. Actually, some parts weren't even, sadly, the thing that hurts me the most, some parts were never even like put out there yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've had Dennis Anderson hand me signature forks and bars. They don't even make the cranks I had in there anymore. And my stem that was never even sold or put out. I got that by lucky by from the city of Vegas. I was very lucky to get that stem. It was like me and four of the people to get it.
Okay.
and it was like the best stem to ever run because it was if you're a BMXer and when you land hard sometimes or you land flat or something, your bars shift and
Mm-hmm.
it grinds the stem, it ruins your bars, it does a lot of damage. It does a lot more damage than a lot of people think because then you're stripping your handlebars, you're stripping your stem. And this was the first stem that actually decided, you know what? We're going to do the same type of chisels as grip tape. So better grip for the handlebars, better grip for the stem. And I mean, I have absolutely done some ridiculous and somehow survived flat landings, and I am super shocked they have never moved. For example, in one of my edits, you see me airing out or hitting the wall ride,
Mm-hmm.
and there's been times where I've hit the wall ride and landed flat, and my bars wouldn't move, or when I've aired out 5 or 6 feet above coping, landed flat, didn't move, or cased my tire on coping, it didn't move. So it's just a struggle for me at the time, but it's not stopping me from getting me back to my BMX days.
Okay, so there is a savings aside that for you to potentially go back to writing again.
Yes,
Okay,
indeed.
that's
That's
awesome.
actually one of the things I want to do for IRL because one thing about since you did bring up Las Vegas, the skate park community out here is actually amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It has
Yep.
died out recently, but it is amazing. I've actually traveled for BMX. I've gone to different areas, and it is awesome. But I have seen that in other states, and such as California, there's big. I don't know if it's kind of like a race war between bikers and skaters, and I think it's
Yeah.
so ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
I just don't understand it because in Vegas, like separation is what's going to keep the world divided, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in Vegas, everyone in like if you're new to the skate park and you fall, the biggest fear that someone has when they're new to a skate park is that they're embarrassed that they can't do good and they shouldn't ride there and that's the worst way to feel. In Vegas, when you go to a skate park and you're new and someone catches up on that, they give you tips, they give you tricks, they make sure you're comfortable too. They introduce you to their friends, they introduce you to the community, and that's something I've always absolutely loved from the Las Vegas skate park communities and all skate parks. There has been issues where people have fought, but I mean, to be honest, that's always because they have personal issues or
Mm-hmm.
it's something ridiculous. But most of the time, the skate parks are never divided. I've seen actual skate parks group up. Like, I mean, people from in one skate park and another hit each other up because something was going on at a skate park, and they all banded together. And it was the most astonishing thing to me. It was actually it blew my eyes when I was about 14 and I saw that. I just never thought so many people would join together like that. And that's actually what kept me going in BMX. And a lot of the people that I rode with, if it wasn't for them, I really wouldn't have gotten my sponsors and I really would have never gotten back up from falling. There's been times where I've fallen, I'm like, I'm done. I want to throw my bike. I'm just irritated. But a lot of people are like, it's just that support, you know? That support is what pushes a lot of people. And I think that's just what everyone needs.
Okay, that's cool. That's really cool, stuff. So if you guys are watching this and you saw this because Crucial Kings from the gaming world, he has a life. He has a BMX life that you know about. So it's cool, like where he's love, what his love is, his passion, and yeah, show him some love, and stuff like that. What else do you like to do besides gaming and BMX? Is there any other hobbies or things that you like to do?
I actually skate. I'm a tattoo apprentice right now,
Okay.
and so I like to draw. Yeah. And another thing I like to do is I like to train animals, but specific animals are horses, dogs, snakes, and birds. I love exotic animals. I've grown up with a bunch of different animals my entire life. That's actually why I have my big boy over here. Dice, come on. You want to come say hi? Come on, big boy. He's all
Dice is lazy.
sleeping. Yeah,
he,
sometimes he really do.
he just he just lays down on the bed the whole time. Every time you stream, he's
I know.
laying there. I was like, dude, dog, do something. Go run
I
around or
know,
something.
right? Come on. Hey, hop on. Come on, give me a hug. He's all lazy right now. He's like,
Yeah.
I just woke up. I need a
No,
stretch.
this that
Yeah, I'll
dog just
point the
keeps.
camera towards him. He's a, how are you? There
There
you
he
are.
is.
He's a
There he
big old boy.
is. Is that a pit
He's a
bull?
big, yeah, he's
Is it
actually
big?
a
Okay.
American. He's an American red-nosed pit
Okay.
mixed with an English Mastiff.
Okay.
He's a bit bigger than a regular pit.
Wow. Wow.
He-
Okay.
yeah, he's 121 pounds exactly.
Ooh, that's like 55 kilograms for you UKers or EU people or Asian people that
Yeah,
don't use the pound system. So
it's yeah, heavy dog, heavy dog.
heavy dog, man. It's a protector right there, and he's a service animal, right? You told me.
He is a service dog and a
Yeah.
guard dog. We
Okay.
made sure he was a service dog before we made him a guard dog because we've had issues in the past with our old dog. Our old dog was put down for protecting my sister, and the only reason he was put down because the person he attacked sued, and it was the most traumatic thing ever. So we ended up finding out that if he's a service dog, it is actually a felony to put down a service dog. So we decided to make sure to put him as a service dog before we trained him as a guard dog.
So dog owners there, make sure you get all your dogs as a service animal. That way they can't do anything to it if your dog does something dumb or stupid, and that it
Yes,
doesn't have to be
indeed.
put down. So that's a really good tip. It's a good thing to do it here. But yeah, that dog is
Yes, indeed.
beautiful and huge and stuff like that. All right, Chris. So last thing I want to do is pretty much tell, like, give me your last thoughts of everything, of like what you feel like you want to accomplish in the next like 2 3 months. I guess we'll say 3 months. What is your goal
Okay.
in the 3 months time frame? That way you can sort of set that goal into place. That way, if you see this this YouTube video back, you'd be like, oh, that's what I goal I set back in March.
Yes, indeed. In 3 months, I would like to attempt to get 1,000 followers.
Okay.
If not, it's okay. By 3 months, I do want to get that affiliation done. That's something I do want done as soon as possible, whether it happens or not. And um, another goal I do have is to start an IRL stream within those 3 months. I want it happen somewhere, somehow, with either just me going to the skate park, skating with some friends, because I do have a skateboard. It's just that I live really far from the other side of town.
Okay.
But I do have friends that are willing to, when they want to skate, they'll cruise all the way over to my end, pick me up. And honestly, that's something I should probably do. I should probably get up early in the morning, set up an IRL stream of me cooking breakfast, getting ready for the day, and then having my friends come and heading to that skate park.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
This is my plan. I'm gonna put this on my notes. So 3 months from now, June 5th, I believe the video will
Yes,
come out
indeed.
in March 6th. So on June 6th or June 5th, I will check back on you, figure out where your goals at. We'll get you back on this podcast, see where your goals, if you hit your goals or not, and have another
Okay.
podcast, and we can talk about what's going on at that time, and then go from there. All right.
All right.
Okay,
All
so
right.
let's do
Sweet.
some plugs here. Everything is all his socials are Crucial Kings with a Z. So Crucials with a Z
King.
King. He has Twitter, Twitch. Everything's gonna be right below the link on the description. Make sure you guys hit that follow, hit the subscribe. All the Instagram, Twitter, his Snapchat, his Grinder, all the stuff that he has out there. Make sure you follow him. Check him out on Twitch, guys. If you see this video on YouTube, click on his link. Check out his old VODs or whatever, or do it live. It's better if you do it live and say hi to him. This guy
I would love
really,
that.
he really goes hype. Like, no joke. Like, he's really hyper, very excited, and stuff like that. He's really passionate. So I appreciate Chris coming on. We'll check it back again in a couple months, 3 months or so, doing this podcast again and see where you're at. All right. I
All
appreciate
right.
it.
Thank you so much, man.
All right. See you later.
See you.